this represents an opportunity. It's not an emergency. It's not something that suddenly occurred. It's a normal historical fact that requires governance and management.
First of all, it's a reminder for us that European Union citizens were migrants themselves in the 19th and 20th centuries. We also escaped from war, famine and poverty. On another level, I would say that migrants are reminders of the founding principles and values of the European Union, such as solidarities and fundamental rights.
I think at the moment being a migrant mainly represents negative things, like migrants are seen as a threat, as a problem, or at best they're seen as a labor force that we need because we have like demographic aging and we have not enough workers. But I would really wish that migrants would be just accepted as a fact, that people are moving across nation states throughout history and that is seen as something normal, and we just accept it as a way of life and build mechanisms for migrants to really have a chance to become full active members of the society and not a burden or a threat as they are perceived and treated now.
Interreg has the opportunity to work with the different players, municipalities or regions, macro-regions, so public administrations, but also universities and NGOs and local administrations. So different players that can interact all together in order to achieve a common goal. To learn that others are working on similar subjects but with a different approach can help us also to define a framework that is more complete and more articulated for the interest of public administration and politics.
This event is actually the first opportunity that we've had to actually meet projects from also other programs. And I think it's a really neat opportunity because, as I said, people are doing different things and people are also doing things that are connected to each other, and also in Horizon, in other programs, people are doing similar things. So I think these kind of events really are needed to build, let's say, capitalization, synergies and connections among the different projects that are going on. It is not enough to have just, for example, I don't know, NGOs or research centers that are working. We really need support and strong commitment to this issue, also for the issues also from the national and local authorities. I think it's really key. But taking this aside, I think this conference, as I said, it's an excellent networking opportunity. I hope we'll have more chance to also discuss this networking during today's session. I do hope we can connect the project we are doing also with other projects.
I would say that's for sure also very helpful because they have a different point of view of different things, different experiences, and so I think the more actors that are involved, the better it is because they can give inputs.
This can help us also to increase our network of relationships. So from this point of view, it's extremely positive.
Globalement, c'est l'occasion de participer à une réflexion qui tend à consolider, mais également à améliorer les conditions de vie, d'accueil et d'intégration des migrants en Europe.
The participation in a successful network is synonymous to sharing expertise, exchanging ideas, being informed and providing information for recent trends and development in the selected topics, discussing problems you face and examining possible solutions from different alternative points of view.
The Interreg programs have taken into consideration this challenging situation that came up quite abruptly in 2015. And there are particular cross-border programs that they have priority access that deal with this situation. For example, the Greece-Cyprus cross-border program has a particular priority and projects devoted to deal migration issues. But also in cases of larger transnational programs, this has been taken into consideration. This issue will be dealt with the attention that is needed.
Es un valor añadido en el sentido de que por una parte fortalece las diferentes culturas que hay y eso enriquece, y por otra parte porque Europa envejece y necesitamos realmente gente joven que pueda realmente empoderar esa parte también. Pero sobre todo yo pienso que tiene un papel muy importante la conexión que puede haber cultural con personas de diferentes lugares y que confluyan en Europa. Si hubiese más coordinación sería más fácil realmente ir todos cogidos de la mano para conseguir los mismos objetivos.
If you are a civil society, an NGO or an Interact program, Interact Response to Migration-Related Challenges Network is the right place to be, because we do collect evidence and best practices from whenever Europe, from projects financed by Interact related to migration and integration issues. We have concluded our third meeting, a big conference with ESPON in Athens, so we have very good evidence on what Interact projects are doing, but there's still too much to do. So join us and have a look what we have done so far and give your best ideas how to go further in our challenge.